Ay, We back after a little hiatus.
Episode 61.
61, man. We got a lot. Hell of a lot of things to talk about, man. This world done with the shit since we start recording.
It has.
A lot of shit going on.
It has.
I don't even know where I want to start.
Really quick.
Welcome to the Bell Left Unsaid show.
Welcome to the Bell Left. We are back.
Call me Cash.
I'm Shawn. We in the building.
Let's get to it.
Really quick, you know what I'm saying? Just because we don't know all the information. Just want to get it started real quick. You know, we want to send praise up to Elijah Arenas.
Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas' son, former NBA player, 5-star prospect, headed to USC. Was involved in a car accident.
Extremely serious car
accident where they reported that he's in an induced coma right now.
Yeah.
Just want to send prayers up to him and his family and whoever else was involved.
Yeah, hoping for a full, speedy recovery. He's an 18-year-old, a lot of talent, a lot of potential.
Definitely.
Definitely had a bright future ahead of him. So hopefully he's okay. You know, seeing prayers to the Arenas family for sure. Loved ones, friends, everything. So
yeah, that's a tough thing, man. You got a son or just a family friend or whatever. And all of a sudden like everything's going well. Then next call you get is, he in the hospital.
I mean,
fighting.
Even and not to deflect attention away from that, but the young gentleman, rest in peace, Kyron Lacey.
Okay.
That was slated to be a first-round draft pick in the NFL. Passed away. LSU. Yep. LSU. He passed away after some trouble in the last couple months. So a more potential talent gone, taken away too soon.
Too soon.
So yeah, man, that's tough. And the father took it upon himself to make a post saying check on your kids.
Definitely.
Never know what's going on, and because you don't want it to be too late. So yeah.
I mean, that's with anybody. I feel like you just check on your loved ones, man. Anybody you love, anybody you have in your life that you care about, just check on them. Whether it's your friends, your family, whoever it may be, just check on them. You never know. That one little phone call, hey, how you doing, could change everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's prayers up to these families, man.
Yeah. Huh?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna talk about sports, you wanna talk about the NBA playoffs? It's happening now.
Let's get to it, man.
It's happening right fucking now.
Let's get to it. We got a lot of ups and downs this year, man. Where we want to start? The worst?
Let's start
the best.
Let's go with the worst. Come on, let me hear it.
I mean, listen, man. Ja Morant, such a fall from grace is fucking disgusting. He got a new shoe out. Nobody gives a damn.
They're not bad either.
They look alright.
But nobody give a fuck no more about this.
And this why they say listen, man, when you get that opportunity to be a star, you gotta take advantage of it, man. We done seen him be on top of the world, the face of the league, in the palm of his hands, new shoes, the dance, everybody loving him, the gritty. Memphis Grizzlies popping. He got him. Went from a trash team to a contending team, at least in the West.
They was like second seed at one point, right?
Second seed, man. Suspensions happen. Injuries happen. The guy that was quote unquote the villain leaves the team. Crazy thing. We're gonna get to that because the boy done went to another team. Now they the 2 seed and he don't understand, but we'll get to that.
But he still has to win.
Is he?
Yeah.
I mean, the team follows success wherever you go.
Fair enough.
But listen, man, Ja Morant and the Grizzlies look like absolute shit that have no business being in the playoffs.
Bro, what the way
some of the worst games you will ever see in your life.
Dog, we could go out there and play.
Literally, anybody could.
No, literally.
Right.
They look like an NBA team against a high school team right now. And we allowing them to score because we don't want them to feel too bad.
They got Jaren Jackson Jr.
Former Defensive Player of the Year.
Starting. They have Ja Morant. And they getting beat by 50. This shit was down by 60 in my apartment. They was getting beat by 60. The goddamn episode number. They was getting beat by 60 plus points.
They just happened to lose by 51.
In the first game. Cool. You know what? We've seen blowouts like that before.
Yeah, it happens,
A lot of niggas misremember the 2013 finals when Ray Allen hit the shot. That was one of the worst series. Niggas was losing by 30 every They was blowing each other out every game.
Yeah, that shit was disgusting.
6 to 7.
It just happened that we like those teams.
Exactly. That happens in the playoffs. Cool. You get hit in the mouth. You play the same team. You make adjustments. There's plenty of film. You're going to play the same niggas the next time.
Literally.
The next game, they come out and get their ass whooped again.
What is it, about like 30?
Nah, it wasn't that much. No. They tried to compete. But these niggas look horrible. And the crazy thing is, Shay's not even...
He's not playing well.
He's not dominating. He's not cooking. You know what I'm saying? He's not dropping 40 and 50 like he's been doing in the regular season. The team is whooping ass.
Oh, they just lost by 19. They lost by 19.
Listen, man, I know
the Thunder have no chance.
And we know it's the first seed versus the 8th seed. We know that that's supposed to happen, but you can't.
But not that bad. You're in the NBA,
and they keep putting these niggas on national. They're not putting these on. They not putting it on the NBA TV. They put it on TNT with goddamn Charles and them every time. I don't know like, what we do to.
I feel like the Bucks should feel so disrespected that y'all putting them niggas on TV and we on NBA TV, even though that is a trash ass series too.
There's more star power for sure, but yeah. That's a trash series. Man. That's the next thing, bro. The Bucks, Giannis, and Dame, the two top 75ers getting cooked by Tyrese them.
Well, listen, Giannis is playing well.
Is
Giannis
playing well?
He giving him his numbers. He doing what he's supposed to be doing. Now ain't nobody helping him.
See, this why niggas gotta stop doing the LeBron's conversation. Because we seen the result of when you got one of them niggas on that team for real that can get past the first round. Really, we ain't gonna get to the LeBron level because then niggas getting to the finals.
Yeah, that's different. Ooh, that was a move.
Oh shit. But listen, man, Giannis, you have to be. Listen, we seen Kevin Durant pull a rabbit out his hat against some of the better teams. We just seen. Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
Who? By himself?
Yeah.
Who?
Then when Russ left, when they still good?
When Russ left?
I mean, when he left?
Okay, see.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We see that. You see what them niggas doing? Them niggas didn't make the playoffs.
I mean, when Russ got hurt, my bad. And he was playing the Memphis Grizzlies. That nigga was hitting 4-pointers.
Yeah, it's cool. But I mean,
against Ryan City, Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, but
let's not do it. I mean, they got past that team.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's what I'm saying. You seen him pull a rabbit out of that. Russ got hurt, right?
They had a solid.
What the nigga Patrick Beverly ripped his knee off.
He took his own knee.
KD still held it down. Now Giannis looks like he has no impact on nothing. Like they just out there getting their ass whooped. Like,
yeah.
The Pacers are not even that good.
They're
at least from what I know.
No, they're not.
They look like championship contenders against them bum ass Bucks. I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know what's going on because the roster ain't that much different than it's been. You got Bobby, you got Brooke, you got Giannis. I mean, goddamn.
But when you look at some of these, just look at some of these stats, it don't look the greatest.
And Kyle Kuzma was a championship player.
But he's not even playing too well.
That's what I'm saying. So what the fuck is going on?
It's all of the above.
And they closed the season out kind of strong.
This last game, right? They started 5. Torian Prince had 6 points. Giannis.
I mean, why are we saying Torian Prince?
I'm just saying, this was.
Why does that even matter?
He started.
Why is Giannis not having 40 and 20? That's what I want.
Giannis had 34, 18, and 7.
That's not going to get it done, brother. How many shots did he take?
20. 14 to 20.
Why is he taking 20 shots and Shai Gilgeous is winning by 20? He's taking 30. What sense does that make? That's what I'm talking about.
Because, his team is better.
No.
No, his team is better.
No, because Shai know when it's playoff time, it's time to let that motherfucker go. Shai took 29 shots.
How many shots did he make?
He made 10 out of 29.
Yeah, that's not great.
And they winning by goddamn 30 points. And what is Giannis putting up? How many shots?
14 to 20.
He's taking 20 shots when nobody else on the team is doing anything else. Why is he not taking?
Bobby Portis had 28.
Brother.
Bobby Portis had 28 off the bench.
Player.
That he needs help.
Why is Giannis having all this time with the starters and not taking every fucking shot? Dame ain't shoot nothing.
Dame 4-13 and all 2 3-pointers.
Why is Giannis not shooting the ball, bro?
But you want him to take 50 shots a game and still lose?
I want him to show some heart. That nigga's doing them numbers you just said. Ain't that what he averaged for the last 5 years in the regular season? That's regular shit.
34 and 15.
Ain't you supposed to turn it up in the playoffs, right?
He got Dame. He thought he was gonna have some help.
Dame was hurt the first game. What's the excuse for that?
Yeah, no, that was the first game.
No, that was not the first game.
No, I'm saying I'm talking Dame was hurt the first game.
Yeah. So why
Dame comes back?
Why he dropped them buckets the first game? He was getting their ass whooped.
Hey, listen, man. He needs help.
See, now here we go.
He need help.
How old is Giannis? Antetokounmpo, man.
28.
That nigga's 30 years old, man. He's in the prime, literally smack dab the prime of his career, bro.
Yeah. Well, he averaged this season.
He averaged 30 and 11.
Yeah, 34 and 18. You know? Hey man, enough of the Bucks, man. You know we don't want to talk about that shit. That shit, they showing that shit on NBA TV for a reason. Nobody give a fuck about that series.
Listen, man, nobody gives a fuck about that series. We damn sure don't give a fuck about Cleveland and Miami.
I hate that series. I don't ever want to see them niggas on TV either.
I watched a little bit of the Magic, Celtics. Everybody know the Celtics is the best team in the fucking league. They gonna whoop their ass.
Yeah, because I don't listen, man.
Shout out to Paulo though. He's
playing. He's playing, but the Magic are young. They're just getting there.
They're not gonna beat the Celtics.
They're not, and again, that's the next thing. They're not gonna beat the Celtics. The Celtics
it ain't much to analyze there.
I don't care what the season your what's it called record was. Cleveland is not the best team in the East.
No, they're not.
I hope they know that.
They're not.
You know,
they look decent. They had a close game yesterday to a bum ass Miami team, but
my Knicks out here struggling right now. So you know it is what it is.
Speak to it. No, I don't know it is what it is. Analyze it, man. Your bum ass point guard and your center ain't doing what they was doing in the regular season, right?
Nah, you bum ass point guard. That's crazy.
That means what's going on? You letting a 3rd-year player cook you?
Kanye, 3rd-year player.
He's not.
He's a 4th-year player. Some shit like that. Yeah. So I mean.
You sure he's not a 3rd-year player?
I don't think he's a 3rd-year player.
Are you sure Cade Cunningham, this is not his 3rd year?
I'm not sure. God damn it. But I know it. I don't think so.
This is Cade Cunningham's. This is 4th year.
4th year.
You're right.
You're right. 4-year player. But yeah. I mean, listen. Like I said before, the Knicks will win in 5 or 6. I also said that we don't have a bench. That also contributes to every fucking thing. Every time that we play in the fucking playoffs with Tom Thibodeau, we don't have a fucking bench. Somebody gets hurt. And then, fuck all of that. Ain't nobody hurt right now. Cat played like he got a pussy. I don't understand why his name is Cat. Jalen Brunson flopping everywhere. Nah, nigga, I need your fucking efficiency to go up. All of that fucking, I don't want to see that shit, nigga. Get to the fucking free throw line. However, they wasn't calling a lot of shit, but that's no excuse.
No, they was cheating for the fucking Knicks. That's what was going on.
Dog, I watched the first half of that game. We ain't had no free throws.
My nigga.
Them niggas got to the line every time they wanted to.
Y'all took 19 free throws, man.
How many free throws they took?
They took 34.
You see how
Cade Cunningham was driving towards the basket, nigga.
Every time.
Jalen was getting free throws he didn't deserve. So what we talking about?
Nah, nigga. He deserved it. He's a superstar now.
Alright.
But you know,
he's damn sure not a superstar, but that's neither here nor there.
He's fucking hater. But nah, the Knicks need to do better. But nah, speak to your fucking Lakers, nigga.
What about them, nigga? We look better than y'all. We looked good last game.
Yeah, y'all looked good last game, but y'all looked good the first game.
I mean, we had to get into the series, brother. It was a fill-out game. They came out. Cool. We got our get back. We kept them niggas under 90 points. Do you understand what I'm saying? They did not score over 90 points, nigga. Defense is crazy. I don't want to hear about the Anthony Davis shit, man. Shout out to Luka, man. Like I told you he was gonna put Ant-Man in a fucking blender and smoke him like skewers like he been doing. Correct? Did he not do the same thing last year to him?
I don't recall.
Alright. Like I said, man, Lakers in 5. We about to get these bums the fuck out of here. They're gonna try to hit us in the mouth their first game at home. Wow, the crowd gonna be crazy. It's not gonna make a fucking difference. LeBron been playing like a 40-year-old. He ain't even turned it on yet, and we still hold them niggas under 90 points. Let's keep it going.
So you believe that y'all gonna win this next game too?
I believe we're gonna win the next 3 games.
Okay, so Lakers in 5.
Yeah. Then we're gonna sweep these young niggas up in Houston because I got Houston beating Golden State, which is my favorite series. By the way, the most entertaining.
It is entertaining. These niggas playing like they jailhouse basketball and shit. All I've seen but niggas tackling each other and shit. So who you think coming out the West?
I got Lakers.
You do?
Yeah, I got Lakers.
Who you think is gonna be the West Conference Finals better than that?
It's probably gonna be Lakers and Denver.
You don't see OKC get past the second round?
Oh, I forgot about OKC. Who they play?
They will have to play Houston or Denver. I mean, not Houston, Denver.
Play
Clippers or Denver. Whoever win between them.
They beat Denver. They go against Clippers. That'd be tough. It'd be a tough series for them. They got athletic defenders over there. Denver's too slow.
Yeah.
Denver's way too slow.
Denver's really slow.
But yeah, Clippers will have a good chance, but I don't think the Clippers are going to beat Denver. I think Jokic really could have closed that game out last time that made them mysterious tied. He's going to play better. So, yeah, I don't think they're going to beat Denver, but we'll see. It'll be probably, I got Lakers in Denver.
Lakers in Denver in the West Conference, and then you got the Lakers winning?
Of course, man. Anytime Westbrook on the court and LeBron and a smart nigga like LeBron or Rondo, any of them niggas, you're getting out of here, Russ.
Why? How did that?
I'm answering your question.
How did that even? You find
got too many opportunities. You got too many mistakes that being. First of all, last time we seen him, nigga tried to fight somebody baby brother. We got that bum ass nigga out of here. Ain't worth fucking about.
Hold on.
Kicked his ass out the bubble, man.
You know what's funny about this, right?
Kicked his ass out the bubble. That nigga was wide open shooting threes. Them niggas was in the paint.
Because Joker got it out.
Them niggas in the paint.
And then as soon as it comes to like niggas losing, you want to talk about Westbrook.
That nigga was wide open.
Why you want to bring up that shit, dog? Because he was yelling at the niggas in the bubble.
That nigga damn near threw away the game again. Missing layups, throwaway games like him up. Russ, get the fuck out of here.
And then, but he came back and won him that game.
It depends on your definition of winning them that game. I mean,
he hit the big three.
I mean, he got Jokic. He got Jokic on the team. He's never the reason they win. Let's be real.
But he'd be the reason they lose.
Yeah, for sure. Is that not possible?
How are you not?
Oh, is that not possible?
You could be both.
I asked you, can he be the reason that they lose?
Yeah, but you can't.
Okay, so what you talking? So why'd you ask the question?
But no, what I'm saying is, how is he not the reason that they won that last game?
Because he has Jokic on the team. He'll never be the reason. If Jokic does not play, they're not going to win. If Russ does not play, they still got a chance to win. That's why.
We watched during the season where Russ was winning games without Joker.
And what happened when he didn't play? They still winning games. What you mean? They got a ring without Russ. The same core group. The roster ain't changed. So what you talking about? Russ ain't the reason they winning nothing. He's just another backup nigga. Reggie Jackson can do the same shit.
Yo, you're a fucking hater, dog.
Reggie Jackson can do the same shit.
You're a fucking hater.
Was Reggie Jackson doing that same shit?
You're a fucking hater, dog. I just realized like you really hate
Was
Russ.
KCP not doing the same shit?
Russ didn't even say nothing to you.
KCP was doing the same shit. Don't act like Russ just out here contributing because he was just with the Clippers and they got their head knocked off too, right?
Hey, they got their ass knocked out too when they didn't have Russ too, right?
So what's your point? That means he's not contributing to winning.
But
you just made the point.
When the Clippers lost, was it Russ' fault before?
I didn't say that. I said nowhere he's going is the reason that they win. That was my point.
But it's the reason they lose.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you're not winning, you losing, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah, you're a fucking hater. All right, that's cool.
Listen, man. Lakers and Celtics in the finals.
Bring back history.
Yes.
That probably one of the more watched NBA finals that we've had in a long time.
I got Celtics and maybe Pacers. I got Celtics and Pacers in the conference.
Yo, so you think that the Pacers will beat? Well, besides them beating the Bucks, you think they will beat Cleveland?
I think they got a pretty good chance, man. Yeah.
Okay.
They look good. They're gonna build more confidence.
Okay.
Especially out there playing against the likes of Dame, even though it's not the same Dame, but
yeah, Dame and
what is Donovan Mitchell gonna do to scare me and Darius Garland?
Yeah,
gonna do to scare me if I just see.
Fucking,
you know what I mean? But yeah, Pacers are good.
Disgusting.
Shit, they better hope they don't make it to the final because that's a sweep. We see them bum ass.
Oh no, let's get them out of here. First game, but who do you think wins the MVP this year? Who do you think deserves to win the MVP, and who do you think is gonna win?
I think Jokic deserves it. I mean, he's a center averaging an efficient triple double.
Okay,
something we've never seen. And he's the best player in the league doing that. It's not like those are just his stats. He's been the best player in the league for years, and now he's doing the triple double unofficially. And his team is good. Like, come on, bro, that's unheard of. I think they're probably gonna give it to Shado because that's been the odds all year.
Yeah.
And their team has been. A lot of people don't talk about it because it's a media war this whole season. But
definitely, yeah, and it's OKC.
Them niggas have been ridiculously dominant throughout
the whole
entire season.
The whole year. So yeah.
Yeah.
And technically best player on best team.
So. And clearly one of the best players in the league to a top 5 player.
Oh yeah,
like
easily.
You know what I mean?
Easily.
So
well, I like his game a lot.
He's good. He's real good. I mean, he ain't look like that in the playoffs. That's kind of the point people be making, but
yeah,
it's neither here nor there.
So I mean, do you feel like there should be? You feel like that MVP award should be skewed towards the playoffs as well? It should be weighted, or
no? I think people just weigh that in from the last time they seen him in the playoffs and what they predict he's going to do when he does get to those moments. So they saw them fucking OKC boys got their ass whooped when that was the 1 seed. Was it last year? Whenever it was.
I think it was last year.
They got lost in the second round. Like nobody thought they was contenders.
Right.
So they saw that. They saw this season, said, hey, he's pretty much doing the same thing. He had a couple 50-point games. But is this really the guy we're most scared of in the playoffs?
True.
I don't know. I don't think so. Are you really scared of the OKC Thunder?
I think that what OKC does, which I think is just a little bit better from what they did last year, they play more defense. I think that that contributes to a lot of it. When they have games like
they play great defense. Sure.
Don't get me wrong, like the Grizzlies look terrible out here, but they're also holding them like where you can't. There's nothing they're able to do. They're not able to score, and so it's like I'm not playing well on the offensive end, but I'm playing defense, and I can't score, you can't score either. So the game's gonna be 2-0, but I scored that too.
But I also seen them niggas get bullied by Giannis. They too small. They small. They're little. There's a little team as well.
But they got a bunch
Hogan was hurt though at the time though. So.
He was, and he's back.
He is.
And they got Hartenstein and whatever that other boy off the bench too.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I wait till the second round to really see what they do.
Yeah.
Because against the Grizzlies, them niggas look like I might as well have suited back up.
He look like he's supposed to look, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shane now. Oh, let's go.
Speaking of, we got this fucking Houston Rockets replay back on, and they was out here bullying the fuck out of the Warriors.
Yeah, man. Prayers to Jimmy, because I seen that shit look like it was.
You got a pelvic contusion.
Yeah, so
that shit hurt.
Even if he can play, he talking about. Nigga was limping off the court.
Yeah, nigga, that whole groin, that whole shit right here, nigga, that's everything that you jump, you move, all of that. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
And that was literally the difference for them this season. That was their only hope, having Steph and Jimmy. So
yeah, because with just Steph, it's gonna be tough out here for him.
It's not going. Yeah, he's not going. It's not going to happen.
You're a ball for that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So let's talk about your mans. Your Lakers in 5. Your boy.
Lakers in 5. Let's get to it, man.
Shannon Sharpe.
Yes, sir.
He is being sued for $50 million by a young lady for some grape allegations?
Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, over grape allegations.
For sexual assault.
Sexual
assault, yeah.
So
So yeah, let's kind of run through the whole story. So about a week ago, word was that his contract with his current production or distribution company, whatever it is coming to a close, and new suitors were coming after him with $100+ million offers.
Correct.
As we know, the beginning of 2024, the boy had the biggest interview, I believe the most viewed interview in history.
With Cat Williams.
Hold on a second.
Brief intermission, this nigga just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Like Joe Budden out here and shit.
Like I said, man, we're back into it. So the Cat Williams interview, I believe, is the most watched interview in YouTube history. Set the world aflame, so that brought Shannon Sharpe's fame to literally a whole new level. So
it definitely did.
And when the new level comes, a whole lot of backlash comes, whole lot of scandals, whole lot of headlines attached to his name. He got in a little trouble when he said some comments about Megan Thee Stallion and how he ever bent over and do something for a twosome, whatever old man shit he was saying. They called him a creep and inappropriate because he is a 50+-year-old dude. Megan is in her 20s. They felt like that was inappropriate.
I mean, she's a grown woman.
I'm just telling you what the backlash was. He had to apologize, and he did apologize to her face. So you kind of look at the history. Shay still popping. He moved on. People kind of forgot it. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, he has an incident on Instagram Live where he
supposedly accidentally clicked live where seems to be having sexual intercourse with a lady by the name Michelle.
That's
and
my
he over
Michelle.
here growling and shit. The fuck?
Oh man, shit, man. And that came after some gay allegations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said it was a front to prove he wasn't gay, and
because he hopped out the truck with the leggings and the matching shirt on.
He had the Fashion Nova fit on. Green.
Fashion Nova fit with the purse on.
So he had the leggings. He had the jeggings on, man.
Same difference though. That shit was green.
And that followed up with the actual Rose Sparks endorsement.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, that's how he responded to it.
Yeah.
So, it's just some things.
You been trying those?
Yeah, try them.
Oh, I ain't trying to. I might do it.
I'm saying you gotta talk to a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you help him all that.
Oh yeah, might do it. Okay.
I'm just saying.
It might be a Bluetooth.
got a blue chew.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Wasn't she called the pink horsepower?
Yeah, the pink horsepower. Shout out Cam.
Nah, man. Yeah. So Shay, he basically, since he reached this level of fame, and everybody know he got somewhat popping from the Skip Bayless Undisputed show.
FS1. Yeah.
But now he's become like essentially the new Breakfast Club, the new late night talk show. Like everybody who's anybody's been going on this podcast.
Absolutely.
A-listers.
And he did with him and Ocho Cinco, that little late night joint got him going.
Oh yeah.
So
the Club Shay, whatever the shit called, the after, I forgot it.
The after hour or something.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't be watching that shit sometimes.
So at this point, everybody know he's hot as fish grease. He even gets a job on ESPN, which is crazy.
It is.
Because everybody thought, damn, him and Stephen A. Smith on the same show. What the hell is going to be going on?
Bunch of loud niggas talking.
That's
That's
real talk.
Yelling.
Real talk. So yeah, he's the golden child right now. Like he looks to be the new guy in this space.
He does.
So $100 million offers. You know what I'm saying? We like, oh shit, that sound crazy. We ain't heard them numbers since Joe Rogan them.
That's.
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, Stephen A. finally just got
Stephen A. finally got his $100 million contract. Yep.
And to me, I feel like that should be talked about a little bit more because Stephen A. has been number one in that sports category for years.
He has been, yep.
And he has yet to get that $100 million until just now.
Yep.
So
he had to get his own podcast and build his own brand outside of the show.
Exactly, to finally get that. And so, I mean, Shannon Sharpe, was this his first year on ESPN?
Yep.
And they giving him that $100 million already? Or at least putting an offer out there?
Well, it might not be. That might not have been ESPN. That could have been whoever.
Yeah. But I'm saying, but the fact that people are willing to offer that.
The magic number being $100 million is crazy. And his value has been that. So that came out. So cool. Everybody like, oh shit. Oh yeah, shout out to Shay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call him. Now, news breaks. Shannon Sharpe being sued for $50 million from an unnamed young lady with the same lawyer that we just made headlines about with Jay-Z and the P. Diddy.
Tony Busby.
They sued Jay-Z for claiming grape as well, and then they tried to rope in Diddy as well.
Oh, no. They sued Diddy.
They sued Diddy, and then they tried to rope Jay-Z as well. Jay-Z fought back, got him up out of here. Cool. Now they facing defamation. Cool. Yeah. Moved on. Shout out to Jay-Z holding it down.
Definitely.
This comes out a couple days later. It did not get the same pushback as you would imagine because the history that Shannon has. And he's talked about liking young girls and all that. But people was like, hold on now. He did just get offered that contract, and a couple days later, this was going on.
And not only that, it's about the same dude that just tried to sue these guys that just lost. That's a little fishy.
It's a little fishy, but hey, they treated Jay-Z the same way. It's like, I knew it. Like we got him. They got a little history. We got him. We looking for something cool. But then, then people started thinking like, hold on now. Yeah, something ain't right. Tony Busby, okay, cool. But then more information started coming out.
Well, text messages were released.
Yes. Shannon Sharpe's lawyer released the messages between the young lady who soon was revealed that she was in late teens, early 20s, and this was very recent exchanges.
Her name was...
as recent as 2025, this year.
Yeah. Her name is Gabriella Zuniga. Just a few statements, while they released these text messages. Here's a few text messages from her. This is her speaking. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. Next, I know you miss this big juicy ass. $25K for each cheek. Also, she started with, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want. Then you can do whatever I want to me. Yeah, she might say me instead of you. Next, I want to put my tongue in your asshole and marry you.
She said that?
She said that. Oh, next, she says, "Whoa, I ain't read all of this. That's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby in me." She also says, "You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me." That right there is nuts. Talking about you better crave it because you'll be stuck with it for life. To me, that already says a lot. And then that other message talking about $25K each cheek.
So he was tricking.
Yeah, tricking like motherfucker.
Listen, man. Baby gravy.
Baby gravy is crazy.
Big black babies. Mind you, this is going to that of a 50-plus-year-old going on 60-year-old multi-millionaire man. She like 21 years old.
Yo, what kind of flirt shit is that?
What kind of freaky shit? First of all this lets me know is that he into some wild shit.
He is. Don't put your tongue in my ass.
Shit.
What kind of shit is that?
Shannon, man, listen, man. Let's see what Shannon got to say, man.
Nigga out here getting his asshole fucked.
What Shannon got to say about this, man?
To my family, friends, supporters.
Shit, give me 2
shit,
seconds.
hold on.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh man. Listen, hey, but hold on, you know what?
Bluetooth.
I don't kink shame. I'm saying that's all y'all, that's just not my style. So whoever out there do it, man, get y'all freak on.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
First of all, don't shout me out after this. Don't try to include me in that bullshit. Don't shout me out. I don't love you, nigga. That's some freaky shit you got going on, Shannon.
Niggas be too horny.
The nigga said drop the sex tape, bro.
Yeah. Drop the whole thing.
Oh my God, bro.
So you still out here? Yo, you too old to be recording your shit. You ain't a porn star.
What 20, 21-year-old women, bro. Yes.
You know they're young and spry.
Bruh. I don't even know what to say, man. Shannon, I can't. You just look crazy, bro. I don't know if I don't even think it's about you being innocent or not anymore. Because number one, she's not trying to send you to jail. She's trying to get your money.
Yeah.
You're getting extorted at the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Whether she can prove whatever happened, that's up to you. I mean, that's up to her team. But you look crazy. And if I'm a business, I'm a corporation, I'm a partner, I don't want to be nowhere near this freaky ass nigga. Ain't no telling what the hell he doing with the young girls walking in and out of here.
But with that same sentiment, right? Mm-hmm. He's been talking like that for a long time.
And that's kind of the point.
So, he's been talking like that for a long time. So, to me, businesses...
Imagine what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, imagine what the fuck he's saying, what he doing out there. But that same thing is, these businesses are, I feel like they might be more than okay with that simply for the fact of, he's been talking like this before y'all went after him.
This was before he was on ESPN.
Yeah, very true.
He wasn't doing that on Undisputed.
No,
he got his own podcast and that's when all the extra sexual stuff started coming out. He was just making the funny jokes about Lakers Survive and all that shit.
Yeah, but he's still on his own podcast and shit that he do with Ocho. He can
do that. Yeah.
And he's talking that little freaky shit on there still.
Correct. Yeah.
While being with ESPN.
But hold on, grape and freaky stuff is a little different though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sexual assault and freaky shit is definitely, I agree.
That's because that's the same thing. We was like, hold on, niggas start going back and listen to the R. Kelly music a little different. Once the allegations came out.
You try to separate from this, but it's kind of like, all right.
Now, I don't know if he's guilty or innocent, but what I do know,
that nigga horny as hell.
He horny as a motherfucker.
Horny as fuck, dog. Nigga, put your dick away, dog.
Bro.
Put your dick away.
OnlyFans models.
Going live by accident. No, you know how, first of all, I just want to replay that one more time, right? No, not replay that. You know how long it takes for you to go on live?
Yeah.
Look, I had to click on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
I had to scroll over. Then I have to scroll. Wait, oh shit! I have to press live.
Yeah.
Then I have to press it, and then it counts down. Get me the fuck out of here. But yeah, no, Shannon, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Praise to both parties, and that's what I can say.
Hold on, what's more information though? It's more information, man. Breaking news. When I first heard the news about the 50 million, I said, God damn.
Yeah, 50 million is a lot.
That's half the contract that they was offering.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, that's a lot of goddamn money.
$50 is a fucking lot of money.
Come to find out, it's not a lot of money because the lawyer that's representing Shannon Sharpe stated that they offered in the tens of millions to settle this before it went public. There was not a number specified, but a minimum of $10 million.
So you could have been offering 30. So she said, hey, no, up that shit to 50.
I said, hold on. What could she possibly have that you willing to pay $10 million?
Yeah. He done nothing her. He gave her that.
He did something.
He gave her that gravy.
He already brought up the goddamn sex tape. You released text messages. You must have been really doing some wild shit. If you ready to pay tens of millions to this little white woman.
She out here paying that, I guess. They
don't want that.
He don't want that out. They already questioned him about him, so he might be doing some wild.
Listen, Shay.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I know he seems like a proud dude that don't care about shame and all that, but ain't nobody above this level of embarrassment, this level of scrutiny.
Yeah, I
just
agree.
walking down the street. You freaky old nigga, man. They gotta put him down. But the latest breaking news, because there was rumors around ESPN letting him go, and I even thought it was kind of ridiculous that Stephen A went on his podcast and talked about the case.
Yeah, I didn't hear what Stephen A said. But
I didn't either, and I didn't want to.
I didn't either.
Stephen A, first of all, you just did some lame shit for the last 2 months with LeBron.
With the LeBron shit.
Why are you talking about your co-host case in real time? Like, wait till that shit is settled. Say, I'm saying, I wish the best of my brother, my whatever, but
I mean, he started talking about the LeBron thing. Well, he got asked about the LeBron thing again too.
I saw that shit.
But Speedy and yeah.
So, during the midst of the rumors of ESPN letting him go, and a lot of people said that Stephen A is talking about it because he might be trying to distance himself from Shannon because he knows what's coming down the line. Shannon Sharpe, and this is today on his Instagram page, and I quote, My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I'm electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues.
Okay. So, what I make of that is, what I make of that is just basically, some shit going on, and let me go ahead and step away before this shit gets too ugly. Or I'm stepping away before they fire me.
I was finna say, it might be a resigning or a suspension or something.
Yeah.
Because I know damn well ESPN is not just letting them type of allegations and all the information that came out and just letting you come to work.
Yeah. Especially with that shit going on, because it's going to be nothing but a question. Why is he here? What is he doing with these young girls back here? They look too good. Cover up.
Bruh, now you a danger there. Now you just a freaky old... Like, nobody can't even listen to nothing you say.
But I'm thinking about
all this shit.
Yeah. He's like, horny and five.
You're real talk, freaky ass nigga. The next 20-year-old that's walking down... First of all, they know they got a lick now. You cook, nigga.
Yeah, you cook.
You cooked.
They walk around here with a little fat ass, so they look all right.
Man, you gotta control that horny, man. You Shannon Sharpe. You can go get a nice.
My thing is like, not only control your horny though, but you telling me that you can't vet women out?
Yeah, that's awesome.
After all of this time, all this money you done had, you done been, and it's not like Shannon Sharpe been getting pussy. He a Hall of Famer. He been around for mad long. He had money for a minute, so I mean, I would say, yo, you can vet these. You got people that can vet these people out for you. You don't have to get the OnlyFans girl. We done seen what happened with all these OnlyFans girl. We look at Zion. Look at a lot of these girls.
I mean,
go get you a Drea.
That's a fact. I think that's the thing, though. I think that this might just be more speaking to his character and what he's into. Like, they might be into the race shit. He might just like white women, might like white young girls, man. He might just be a freaky nigga, man. Sometimes it's just that simple.
But is it
like,
hold on, but we don't know if it's just the white girls. This just happened to be the white girl that.
I mean, when you start dealing with people saying big black baby.
No, I'm saying no. This is
come on, man.
This is a white girl right here, but we don't know if
he's dealt with.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, that Michelle might not be white. You know what he said about Megan Thee Stallion.
I mean,
you know what he said
about,
but you know what?
You
know what? This nigga is freaky. He was talking about Miss B Nasty. That's what he like the OnlyFans girls.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that nigga horny, dog. That nigga
I heard him talk
dog.
about Sky Bree before. I was freak. This nigga's a nasty nigga, man.
Yeah, that nigga. No wonder why she said 25K and this nigga's a trick. Oh man, the horny is different.
Grow up, man. Get a wife. Get your freaky ass. Do that freaky shit on the side. Like, just go to a freak off party once in a while or something. Man.
Go pull a Neo or something.
Full-fledged relationship. I ain't even bring up the voice.
Oh yeah.
The calls and the I'ma choke you out and shit. And
no, I don't. Yes, you do. What kind of shit this nigga? I don't want to be choked. Yes, you do. But hey, what? That's aggressive.
And now you gotta go to court. And now they really gotta reveal all this shit about you that's just gonna hurt your reputation, even if you're innocent.
Yeah.
They gotta go through all the sexcapade shit, the phone calls, the text messages, the email, telling what the fuck photos and all this shit.
Oh, nigga, all them videos you probably got in your shit, dog. You are a horn
girl did Spready Gibbs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Was she pregnant with his baby and was still fucking? She was talking about how she wanted to get. I seen the video of her. She talking about, I want to get a train ran on me by about, I forgot how many people she said. She's like, but you can't be like one of those dudes that don't want to come after another nigga nutting me or something. I was like,
come on, bro.
I was like, all right, yo, you're pregnant. You can't do this.
Boy, you freaky ass niggas. And she was a porn star. She is a porn star.
I mean,
oh my God, bro.
Hey,
pray for our successful black men, man.
Please.
These niggas is losers and disgusting.
Please.
Absolutely disgusting. I mean, we seen billions, man. That nigga's a freak too, but he got a wife.
He had a wife. And he just wanted to be abused. It's fucking weirdo. I mean, hold on. I don't usually like to keep talking about these essays and all of that and, shit. But your favorite rapper, who you consider the GOAT, has come out to talk about some of his past sexual things when he was younger.
Yeah.
He dropped a song called Cousins.
He did.
And he talked about how him and his cousin watched, like old porn and stuff and seen two dudes kissing and they started reenacting it.
He said all that shit, man.
He definitely did. Right. Definitely did. I'll pull up the tweet.
I'll pull it up, nigga.
I'll pull up the tweet.
I got the tweet.
God damn it. Because that man, fucking freak ass nigga too.
Final thing.
That man is a married brother that's been committed relationships his whole career. Watch your fucking mouth. Saying the same thing.
It's not.
You got the tweet?
No, I'm trying. This nigga tweet a lot of shit.
I got it, man. So this was, I think,
I ain't say because I ain't want
ago.
I felt uncomfortable with that shit in my phone.
From the Twitter or X account of Ye, formerly known as Kanye West. The song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked up in jail for life for killing a pregnant woman. A few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. So your mom had gay magazines.
Yeah, your mom was.
Why you dissing your mom? Rest in peace of Donna. This nigga's crazy.
Your mom's a nut for that. Your mom.
Fuck is your mom looking at? Alright, man. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent.
Hold on, wait. Can I read another tweet that he just sent? He says, me, I was always envious about how white niggas can make gay jokes. Internet, straight niggas do not make gay jokes. Me, wait. So if I make a gay joke, does that make me gay? Internet says, no nigga, sucking your cousin dicks makes you gay. He says, but I'm not attracted to it. Internet says, shut the fuck up, you gay ass nigga.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
He says, you know who be the maddest at niggas thinking I'm gay? Gay people. I be trying to use gay privilege without paying gay dues. Yo, yay, what are gay dues? I don't know, nigga, I'm not gay.
You think Kanye gay? I'm asking you.
I don't know at this point, man. I don't know. I can't, listen.
Would it matter?
At this point, no. I don't think it doesn't matter. Because, I mean, here's where I feel like the problem comes in. Because I honestly, who gives a fuck about nobody's sexual preferences and all that shit. You do what you does in your spare time. I don't care. You harmonizing that you suck your cousin's dick, it's crazy. I gave my cousin that and that fucking all nasty ass auto-tune is nuts. But what I'm thinking about is how people continue to say, you know, we separate the music from the artist, separate the music from the artist.
Okay.
And Kanye, and I feel like a few people have had the same sentiment, but like Kanye talks about the wildest things, and as soon as the songs come out, everybody run to it.
Right.
But when he do this, it's kind of like, oh wait, Kanye, you going a little far.
What do you mean?
Like saying like
they
you know,
been said he be going too far.
yeah, but niggas still listening to him.
Why would they stop listening to Kanye West? He still got old music, nigga.
No, I'm talking about his new music. You niggas run straight to
It's
it.
Kanye West, nigga. Like, what you mean? He's popular.
But what I'm saying is, keep the hate all through around. If you don't like Kanye, you don't like Kanye. He done said the wildest shit. Him saying that he been sucking this nigga dick for however long, it don't make no difference. If anything, that's the easiest thing. That's the lightest thing he done said.
That's not true, because this is also dealing with molestation and incest. So it's not just.
Yeah, it is. But I'm just talking about. I'm talking about that.
Because niggas didn't give a fuck about Tyler, his half gay. I don't know what Tyler the Creator be talking about. So what we talking like? People don't care about that shit.
But that's what niggas is making it seem like. Because now the real thing is that it's molestation, it's incest, all of that. I mean, was his cousin younger than him?
Yeah.
How much younger?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it don't
Yeah,
matter. I'm just wondering. And I mean, that could, you know what? That could give credence to. I mean, I'm not. Listen, killing a pregnant woman is wild. So I don't know if you can lend credence to.
I mean, he might have been dealing with some angry trauma or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, how you feel about the song?
I don't know, man. I honestly, what I think, he been working with this fat nigga Dave Blunts, and they've just been making some of the worst music
ever. Yeah. And yo, he just tweeted about that nigga too.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on. Like ever since he did all the Nazi shit and the Hitler shit, he been having to work with these random people, and I don't know what the fuck he doing. Cause like, he be trying to use people to help write music and get concepts and shit. So like it's just I don't know what that is.
Like look at this.
I don't even know if this is real.
Nigga want to start Yeezy porn. He said.
He been talking about that for years though.
Yeah, but I mean it's like alright.
I don't know what he got going on. I think he just doing whatever he feel like doing to get some attention. I think he just wants some attention. Bro. I don't even know if what he said is real talk. I don't know if he telling the truth. Now I don't know why he would lie about that, but why it's a lot of shit I don't understand why he would do too. He dissing Virgil. I like what my nigga. He's been dead for years. Like, what does Virgil got to do with anything?
Yeah, he over here dissing about like
the shit about Beyonce and
kids.
Jay-Z. Like, what are you talking about?
See, shit like that is just wild. You know that
it just don't make sense.
Shit, the anti, all of this shit is just like he's like losing his mind at this point.
Yeah, so that's why I'm really not taking anything he's saying serious, and I haven't been because
shit.
Because it just ain't been making no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It's not adding up.
It doesn't make sense at all.
So I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if this is strictly attention.
I think it's attention because like even like take it back to when he said that Jay-Z and Beyonce about their kids, right?
Yeah.
One of his next tweets was like, "Alright, I took it down. I'm sorry. I'm just hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
That he didn't come to my first wedding."
Yeah.
Like, alright, you're literally begging for attention at this point. It's like so. I think you just and it's worked so far. Every time he's done something outlandish, she drops some music, it gets played. You know, he drops something outlandish, she drops some clothes, it gets bought.
To an extent.
I mean, not the Nazi shit, but I mean, like, when the vulture shit was going on, you know, that shit went up. I mean, this little bully shit ain't really do no play, but, you know, it's shit like that where he's just like, it's like he's garnering attention, but I think it's run its course where it's like, all right, you're doing this all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's no longer a rollout. Now you're just like, all right, now you're just a nut.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think that Kanye does need therapy. Or if he is getting therapy, it may not be working.
Yeah, I wouldn't take anything he said serious. I haven't been taking anything he said serious for a long time.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been making sense in years.
He hasn't. I mean, now he's dissing Kendrick now because he's saying
Kendrick, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, he said J. Cole, all of them. I'm like, all right, you just
okay.
Upset.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, like you just saying anything, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I think he just begging for attention, to be honest with you. So I don't even know if people can take this as like a real admission of like some childhood traumatic shit or I don't know.
And even to me, even if it is, it's kind of like you don't. It almost doesn't seem serious to you.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way
like the way you're going about it doesn't make it serious.
This should even go back to when nigga went on Drink Champs and was like, Big Shawn is the worst mistake I ever made in my life. He was like, what are you talking about?
Like he sold millions of records. Like you, like what?
What you not making sense right now? What did how did Big Sean? What did he do to you? Nothing. He was confused as motherfucker. Then he seen him the next week. That was good, Sean. Like what? This nigga's crazy.
Yeah, he don't know. He's
just saying shit.
Yeah, he definitely. I agree with you. He is just saying a lot of shit that just to garner attention at this point, or maybe he's just. I don't know. Maybe because I want to say maybe if it's not attention, maybe it's just his thoughts that he's finally getting out, and he felt like maybe he has always been pushed aside that he can never get out because it wouldn't help him become successful. So now you get to a certain level of success that you don't necessarily need anyone else's help. So I can say everything that I finally felt.
I'm be honest. I think a lot of it has to do with him just not being the guy that he used to be. Because everything he thought he was going to be, he became the most dominant in music, fashion, videos, girl, and that shit just went away.
So
and
what do
when
you think?
He finally got some with the power back, he probably felt like he's invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like he could just do anything, say anything. When people start paying attention, it's like, nah, I'm really gonna
go crazy.
Yeah, try to find anything to get the attention back on me.
But to me, I felt like with Vultures 1, to me, would have took it and said, all right, you know what, musically, I can get back to a certain point.
Yeah.
Because he went #1 with that Carnival.
Correct. Yeah.
And
he sold a lot.
He sold a lot with that. Because, I mean, that was an independent album.
Yep.
So, to me, I felt like, yeah, you weren't that guy. You're not Graduation anymore. You're not My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Watch the Throne. You're not that. But you went here, and now you're climbing, like, let's say here. Yeah. You might be, like, you know, half of what you was, or even, like, you know, 3/4 of what you were.
Yeah.
But you're there. And now you're doing it by yourself. Yeah. Why not take that and, all right, cool, I'm good now. It's like, no, I need to get back above the top. I need to be the best and the biggest artist in the world again.
It's not gonna happen.
And it's not gonna happen. You know,
like it wasn't just. I know he thinks it's just all he can do anything. He's the most talented, but it's not that, bro. We seen the same shit with Drake. Yeah, you got talent. Yeah, Kendrick got talent. It's about everybody supporting it as well, bro.
Everybody, because I feel like for instance, like, you know, you even like the Drake point. Drake, to me, you've had your run. You had a very long run. You sold a shit ton of records. You sold out all of this. You made a fuck ton of money. You're just never going to be at this height.
You're never going to sell $1 million first week again, bro.
Yeah.
You're just never going to get that type of acclaim. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, but
it's okay, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. You time run its course. Everybody has to get to a certain point. There's going to be a certain point in time where LeBron can no longer do this shit.
Yep.
You know, everybody has reached a point in the pinnacle of like, oh, hey, bro, it's about that time.
And you shouldn't be trying to. That's the thing, bro. It's not meant to last forever. The music you made is supposed to last forever. You're not supposed to keep trying to replicate your prime years every year. It's not.
I completely agree.
You don't have that. You're a different person, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be one kid. They just be one piece at a certain point in their life. Every person, specifically men that's just been working and providing, they just want to wake up to peace. And what's not peaceful is trying to compete for the number one spot.
Yeah, that's not peaceful.
Never that.
Just competing in general is not peaceful.
It's not.
You know, I mean, I get it. Sometimes, you know, your jobs and everything else calls for it, but when it doesn't call for it, you can be at peace. You know, you look at some of these like rappers that, you know, old rappers that are still dropping music. You know, you got your Nas, you got LL Cool J that just dropped the album. People like that. Those, I feel like they're no longer competing.
No.
I'm putting out music for the love because I like doing this.
This is my passion.
This is my passion. If Ye could get to a point where he realizes, like, hey, I like clothes. That's my passion.
Right, yeah.
Music is my passion. Let me just do that without having to ruffle every feather in the world to get some type of reaction. You have fans. And Ye has a shit ton of fans that are still going to support you. You've done a lot of shit that sold out.
Facts, yeah.
You're going to be supported.
Yeah.
Be okay with the support that you're getting.
But that's what happens when you attach, when your brand and your ego is attached solely on success and not the quality of what you do and not the passion that you put into it. Like when you're an artist, bro, it's gonna, like you said, everybody takes turns, bro.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be a number one every single year for 50 years straight. It don't work like that. I agree. You gotta stop being that, because that's Drake whole shit is I'm bigger than everybody, I sell more, I'm the number one. So what happens when you don't no more?
Yeah, literally. You know
what I'm saying? What happens when the weekend comes and outsells you?
Exactly.
And Tyler and J. Cole and all these niggas coming out outsells you.
Yeah, then what?
Now what?
Now you saying that you're just not good anymore?
What happens when Playboy Carti comes and outsells you?
Yeah.
A guy that you probably don't even look at as like, oh, he's nowhere near the talent. He don't make this type of music. Well, shit, that's what the people want to hear. So what we doing? Now what?
Yeah. I feel like you have to be okay with being happy with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this, my talent is good. I'm good here. I'm good. Like, but you know, yeah.
And that's where the Kendricks and the Pusha T's come when they start speaking and they raps. It's like, brother, I know who I am. I'm happy with what I am. I'm happy with what I represent. I got everything I could have asked for. I want to be the best of what I do. And I'm talking to you sober because I could tell everything that you do lets me know you unhappy with yourself.
You're unhappy with yourself. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So, yeah, that's, yeah. I think Ye needs to find some type of peace of mind and run around with.
You need to go quiet for a while, though.
That's probably not peace to him, though, bro. That attention shit probably him forever. He just need to find a different way to goddamn cope with, bro. You're never gonna be
the same.
It's never gonna be Watch the Throne again. You're not even gonna reach Donda anymore, bro.
It's I agree.
It's over.
Because at least you put out quality music with
Facts. Donda was amazing. That was your last hoorah. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you look at Vultures, he had a few songs, but it wasn't like it was just quality music. It was a bunch of nothing.
Nah.
You said a bunch of nothing on there.
Yeah.
So,
rapping is super subpar these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I saw it, so I can talk about it now. Let's get into it, man. You know, a new release came out in movies by director Ryan Coogler.
Shout out to Ryan.
Shout out to him. With starring Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Movie called Sinners.
Yep.
Got a 99% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
People have been raving and craving and talking about, you know, this one-off movie because it's not attached to anything.
Correct.
It's an original. It's an original.
It's an original, written, produced, and directed by Ryan.
And it dropped. It did what, 60 million?
It did 60 million in the opening weekend.
Opening box office. So, which is great for, I think that's the highest for an original.
Original horror movie since Get Out, 2017. Yep.
So people been raving about it, man. We both seen it.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about it? Matter of fact, if you got any information before we get into that, you can speak to it if you know something I don't know.
No, I think you covered all bases. This movie started getting promoted maybe around September, October of last year. It just said Ryan Coogler's going to star Michael B. Jordan in a vampire movie.
Yeah.
It did not sound like something I was interested in. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
I'm okay, but cool. It came and it hit. It hit like crazy, man. It took over the community. This is the first time in a long time I've seen everybody posting. They had the movies and they posting their reviews. They posting their ratings. Let's see what the hype about. Everybody.
That joint sold out a lot of places.
Facts. It's damn near the Black Panther effect. It ain't quite that big, of course, because Marvel's a whole different universe.
Definitely.
But in terms of like for the black people that I've seen, that I follow, they're treating this like it's a mandatory must see, even if you don't fuck with horror movies. Everybody has to see this movie.
Agreed.
Yeah, I went to see it, and I wasn't excited, but the hype sold me.
The hype definitely sold me.
Yeah, the videos, the promotion been amazing. Ryan Coogler doing the interviews, going over the different films and all that.
Yeah, I would have liked to see it in that 70 millimeter, 70 however, I forgot the name of it, but I would have liked to see it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would have been, I would have definitely liked to see it like that, but I saw it as well. Yeah. I wasn't hyped about it because, I like Ryan Coogler, but I'm not a fan of Michael B. Jordan. I think he's overrated as an actor.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like him in Black Panther.
Okay.
I didn't like him in Creed.
Okay. Well, you sure you're watching a lot of these movies, nigga?
Well, because when
that nigga dick, man.
Pause, nigga, fuck you. Black Panther had nothing to do with him. We was watching that Black Panther regardless.
You named all those damn movies.
I watched Creed.
I'm just saying, my nigga.
Because I used to watch Rocky, but I watched the first one, I was like, whatever, you know what? Second one came out, everybody had the hype. Cool. I went to go see it with a girl. Bet. Then another girl wanted to see Ryan.
You got a lot of excuses.
Creed 1 to see 3. Honestly, what's
you got a lot of excuses.
Jonathan Major was in Creed 3.
I know.
But I be trying to, I try to give, because everybody keeps saying I'm a hater, so, I want to make sure, I gave him proper due. And I was like, all right, let me watch some of your movies just to make sure. Yeah, I don't see it.
Sound like a fan to me, man.
That's crazy.
Just saying. You've seen every fucking thing you dropped.
Nigga, that's 4 movies.
How many movies he been dropping lately?
That nigga had 17 other ones.
So you know all of them, right?
No, I don't.
You know what you talking about?
He got Hardball.
You seen that too?
I did.
So what you talking about? You seen The Wire?
Yeah, I did. You think I watched it because of him? You think I watched the Hardball and that because of him?
You know his work, nigga. Fuck out.
Pause.
That's you. That's you.
That was crazy, though.
Whatever, nigga. Listen, man. I saw the movie. I went to see it in Dover Cinema, which is the closest I can get because IMAX was sold out.
Sold out, yeah.
And we ain't got the 70 shit in the city, man. But I went to see it. I didn't really watch the trailer. All I got was a bunch of messages and posts I saw about people saying all the symbolism and how good it was and how great it was. So that's all the information I went into the film with. People talking about, oh man, this scene when he did that, and what this supposed to mean when he did that. Mm-hmm. I watched it. Probably about like an hour in, I'm like, why are they dragging some of these scenes so long?
That was my first sentiment
like
too.
This shit, yeah.
Someone was talking way too long.
I'm like, oh, because it's only one day it's supposed to be covering. So
yeah.
But I'm like, okay, that threw me off. Get to the second half of the movie, that's when the vampire shit starts. I'm like, okay, kind of turn up a little bit. Mm-hmm. They start dragging shit inside the little boring juke joint. So
oh my gosh, that shit was absolutely.
All right, how y'all gonna make a plan to go out there and start? I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm thinking they're gonna go out there and start hunting vampires and shit. No, they just stayed in there and
hope for the best.
They had the little Asian girl say what the fuck she was gonna say, and that's what really got the action popping.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Fucking Asian and white people be fucking shit up, man.
Right. So I get to the end of the movie. I'm waiting. I'm like, damn, didn't I see a scene where this nigga came out with a machine gun like goddamn what's the nigga Rambo or some cool shit? I'm like, where's this shit at? They say that shit for literally the last 3 fucking minutes of the movie. I'm like, where's the fight shit at? Because that shit's cool. If you're gonna do some shit, do an action scene like that.
I agree.
Like that was just fire. Because he ain't got to talk either, so he could just act with it, you know what I'm saying, with the weapon. And I think that's actually his lane. So that's really my biggest takeaway. Damn all this drama, trying to be emotional. Go be Vin Diesel or one of them niggas, because you can do that.
You know what?
You can do that.
That's funny, because, you know what, I have watched one movie, because I thought Ron London was going to be, like, really in that shit.
Yeah.
But it was the shit on Amazon.
The Survivor's Remorse.
Yeah, that one. Do that little action shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's your lane. Go be that guy. I think, and I actually liked him in that role a lot more than him.
I agree. That was the one I tried to give him, like, I tried to give him a pass, because I was like, all right, that's cool. And then you go back to this, if you're doing too much talking, and you're trying to be tough. We don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You know how bad of an actor you have to be for you to play 2 roles as twins and still nobody be like, you deserve an Oscar. Nobody said fucking worry about how good his performance was. They said the movies.
The movies.
But anyway, I watched it, got to the end. I even stayed, and this shit took forever with the post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
Watched them shits. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, I don't think I saw anything that nobody was posting about. Either went over my head or I just didn't care. It wasn't good enough to care about. I was like, yeah, at max, and it's probably a little lower to be honest if I'm not giving it some credit because it was original. Mm-hmm. He did play 2 roles, and I fucked with Ryan Coogler. I gave this shit a 7 out of 10 on first watch.
I gave that shit a 6.5. Get that, and like you said, I gave it that because of fucking it was an original, and it actually. The way it looked, the way it looked, just good, put together, yeah. The way it's put together, cool. I'm not even mad.
Just as a movie, like not judging anything, the storyline was solid.
Yeah.
The directing was good. Mm-hmm. Viewing was good. That's a good movie.
Yeah, and it has some cool scenes in it, so cool. Yeah. You get a 6.5. That's it. And I'm being generous with that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't think his acting was that good. Half of that shit, I felt like, and I never feel like I need this in movies, but I felt like I needed subtitles for some of that shit. Because I wasn't understanding what some people was talking when they was talking. I didn't understand. Niggas was talking too low and just, the little country talk, it just wasn't working. And there was just some things about it that just didn't move me the way that it moves everybody. I've seen people go back 2 or 3 times already talking about 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck you watching that? I'm not.
Nah. I saw far from a 10 out of 10. And you know how hard it is to get that 10 out of 10 from somebody that actually watches movies like, no, bro. The best movies I've seen, it's going to be hard to get to. That's flawless. That means I want to change nothing about the movie. I want to change 1,000 things about this fucking film.
A lot.
Number one, why did old girl introduce herself saying I have a husband and we never followed up on her fucking husband? When young boy tried to holler at her. Yeah. They acted like they was lovers for the last 3 years at the end of the movie when she was getting cleaned up. Like he's crying.
He's over here eating that steak pussy. Eating that all day. I walk 10 miles pussy. That shit. That was. But even then, to me, they said a lot about. Man, fucking spoiler alert. Y'all be alright. Y'all watch it. When they was talking about their father.
Yeah.
And he's an evil man.
Right, yeah.
Nigga, ain't no backstory on that.
Backstory.
I'm like,
they got a 30-second explanation on that. Like, come on.
He's an evil man. He beat us.
We claimed him.
Nigga, talk about why this guitar evil, nigga.
Yeah, and then the whole I lied to you about belonging to some famous guitar playing nigga did. Oh, that's from my father. What is the significance of that? Why are you lying to me? Is it because you want to keep playing? I didn't understand a lot of shit.
I didn't understand that either. I didn't understand.
I didn't like the white vampires, but some of the corniest casted people in the world, where their voice was horrible. I
like Haley Stanfield, but
no, I'm talking about the vampires.
The 3D joints. Yes. Yeah, it was horrible.
Some of the worst performances you can get from a big budget movie.
Yeah.
Horrible delivery on the lines. Even when they trying to get their serious shit, we're gonna become a family. It felt like I was watching a fucking local TV series. Like it just wasn't there, bro. They had the Indians in for 3 minutes. I'm like, are we gonna get a follow up? Like, why are they whooping his ass? He running from the Indians. Like, I don't understand what's going on in there. The shit wasn't adding up. The goddamn dance scene where the nigga played the guitar and everybody start breakdancing and shit. Niggas pop like.
But not only that, he went through 4 generations of fucking music and shit that led up to somebody twerking.
Exactly.
I was like, alright, what the fuck am I watching?
Ryan Coogler, bro. It's 15 minutes of us watching niggas dance.
Yeah, that shit was going out way too long.
Turn this, go to the next scene already. Nigga don't sound that good, man. I didn't like his voice like that.
I didn't like that nigga talking garbage, dog. He reminded me of son that played in Wu-Tang that played RZA. How his voice is just bad. I was just like, yeah.
I'm like, bro,
like, really talk like that? Yeah, I didn't like that shit either. And then Then you had your boy come in there with the fucking high top fade and the Coogee sweater on, the Jesus speech.
Shit. White girl ain't said nothing the whole. She just there just to be there. I'm like, bruh.
She looked alright though.
I ain't even like the old man. I ain't like the old man version of him acting.
I ain't
struggling with
the words out. Shut the fuck up, man.
What is it? Get this shit off my TV, man. Listen, man, it's a 7 out of 10 for me. I'm not gonna downplay. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie. I just didn't see where the hype was coming from. I can understand it, but watching it, that's not what I got from the film.
5 is like middle ground, like subpar average, right?
No, 5 is trash.
What's the 6?
6 is bad.
6.5.
Mediocre. 7 is like a decent average.
6.5. So I ain't gonna say it's bad.
Mediocre.
Yeah, very much.
I'm giving it more credit than mediocre.
Okay.
Because I do think it's a solid film.
I mean, as an original score, then I can push it up to a 7 because it is original, and then especially like you don't see too many original black movies, and so I do, you can appreciate that part.
Yeah, you just get him and Jordan Peele.
Yeah,
essentially.
So I mean, you don't get too many of those, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go see it, I definitely think it's worth the watch. So I mean, everybody got their own interpretations. I know you got like some pushback from Christian followers that say why is this movie popular, you shouldn't go see it because it's highlighting witchcraft and going against the church and all that. If that's what you got from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't even think it was that. I think it was whatever, because so I've talked to people about it and I feel like it was giving more so of the fact of like, as a Christian, you should watch it to see how like what people talk about of saying like how music can get inside of you and
it's a spiritual
thing and things like that. So I feel like it was more of that than saying like, oh man, this is the devil. All right.
I agree. I mean, that's what I got. But like I said, I can't say nobody's perspective is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are saying he chose to go against the church, and that's trying to teach people to go away from the church because he's his father and he should be a preacher boy and all that. I didn't get that.
Honestly, I just look like the opposite. That you should have moved back to the church.
That's what it looked like. His father was right about church and the devil gonna follow you home, and whatever your perspective is on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
go see it. It is a theater film. I mean, some niggas tried to clap when they start killing white people. Niggas was like, it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not that good.
It's not worth the clap right
It's not one of those to clap.
This ain't the Black Panther shit when he said the power of the Black Panther shit. This ain't the Hey Auntie scene. Like, it's not.
First of all, that's when I know I hated that nigga.
Yeah, he did that.
That Hey Auntie shit, I said, yo, get this nigga the fuck out this movie, dog. That shit was unbelievable.
I agree with you.
So
this ain't the goddamn moment when the nigga Iron Man took the glove off him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some legit scenes where he didn't know. Oh shit!
Yeah, literally. Or even the last one where they brought everybody back.
Yeah, they brought everybody back. Yeah.
So I mean, but yeah,
for that last final scene. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, I agree. This is worth the watch.
Yeah.
But will I go back and see it again? Fuck no.
Nah, I could do it, and like you said, I think it just kind of validated that this nigga's just not that good of an actor.
He's not.
That's okay. He's not the worst I've ever seen.
No, he's not. He's not. I've seen a lot worse actors.
Jonathan Majors, we know damn sure should have been that role.
Yeah, wipe that nigga out.
Put that nigga out. And he would have definitely had something written about the father if Jonathan Majors.
It just didn't. Absolutely, I agree. But I mean, The Accountant 2 is out.
I gotta go see it.
I gotta go see that. We know what those guys do.
Oh, you just know what Ben Affleck do? It's one of them niggas, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. I had just a random question, right?
Yeah.
Because I was watching something and about music, pretty much said if you could take one artist and pick one of their albums and never have the rest of their catalog and be like, all right, this is good. Mm-hmm. Who are some of those artists that you feel like all I need is this one artist, this one album from them, and I don't need nothing else from them?
I'm going Franco Channel Orange.
Okay.
I'm going Jay-Z Volume 2.
Wow. And you saying the rest of his catalog is null and void? You can
shit out of it.
Really?
That's when he had the balance between not rapping slow and not rapping that. Baby, they pop it, baby. That's when he was talking slick that whole fucking time.
Very true.
I'm going. I will go. Who else I got, man? Who else I go? Tiana Taylor. Keep that same energy. I don't need to hear nothing else from Tiana Taylor.
Was that the one that?
That's the 8 song.
She had the one with Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. That would, that's fine.
That's from Tiana outside of that. I need to hear Jasmine Sullivan, Hotels.
Ooh, that shit was fire.
I could do without anything else from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I might have to go. Yeah. I'm gonna go 50 with Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
I can also go The Game with what's his first name? Documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need nothing else with
it.
Now I was back and forth about it because initially I had Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
But I do I've listened to all his albums. Okay. That one is really, it's up and down because he has like great albums.
Exactly.
But
I can't.
Yeah, I can't necessarily. I can't do it. It was a thought at first, but then I had to go back and listen to some of his music because I even thought the same way about Drake Take Care.
Nah.
But I was like, no, because his mixtapes that he had before that,
got too much,
and then he had other albums after that I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, those two off the top. See, if I was to do Frank Ocean, it would have been not China Orange. What is mixtape that he had?
Nostalgia.
Ultra.
Yeah.
I would do that. You can leave the rest of it out. Yeah, I haven't thought about it much, but it was just like something I saw real quick, and I was like,
yeah,
that's interesting. That's interesting. For me, J. Cole was one of them with Forest Hill Drive, but that's not even my favorite J. Cole album, and I like his mixtapes.
Yeah, J. Cole is tough because I think he got songs I like on different albums.
Different albums, yeah.
Yeah, it's albums I could do without for them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Like even his first album, I listened to.
Season, get out of here.
But I've listened to some of the songs on. I'm like, but alright.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, it's a few, man. It's a few. I mean, of course, Lauryn Hill's the easy answer.
I mean, did she only have one album?
You know what I'm saying? She got technically two.
Two, but yeah.
She got the Fuji's catalog.
Okay. But yeah, Lauryn Hill, you can
go. Yeah, 50 probably the best answer.
Sure,
I can do without T. Yeah, T.
I can Jeezy, TM101.
Nah, I can't do Jeezy. Jeezy got a lot of music I like. He got a lot of singles I like. Just some.
He does have a lot of singles. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and he's on a lot. He's featured on a lot of shit too. But if I had to, 101 was his best piece of work.
Biggie Life After Death.
Ooh, I can't say that. I like his first album too.
Just saying, man.
I like his first album. So I mean, he only got 2 albums. So I mean, I take those 2 albums and that's it, because that's all we gonna get.
Exactly. I can go Clips, Lord willing. I can go without the rest of their music.
Really?
Yeah, I would take Pusha T's
catalog, but yeah, like, just the Clips.
Yeah, I can take that out. I like that out.
Hell, Half My Fury.
I can go without.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
I like Lord willing, man.
You know, I can go watch the throne. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. But yeah, no, we go ahead and blow this out, man. You know, man. I appreciate y'all support, the love, the follows, subscribers, everybody.
Thank you for the 1,000.
Yeah, we on our way to 5 now.
We run it up, man. We gonna keep staying consistent with the content. Y'all keep checking your notifications, check your subscriptions, make sure you're tuned in, locked in, make sure you're posting and sharing.
Speaking of, yo, send us some of y'all music that y'all feel is slept on, that ain't nobody listen to. I want to hear what y'all listening to.
That's a fact, because we about to start doing the same thing, about to get these playlists together and put y'all on some real game, you know what I'm saying?
You know, y'all missing out on that 38 special, man. That Stove God Cooks. You know what I'm saying? Soprano Family just dropped a new album, too.
They did?
They did.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not listening. Well, fuck. Rest in peace to Draco, man. You know I be on my West Coast stuff, man. We gonna come with some more recommendations for y'all for some artists. And we're gonna start showing some playlists. Oh yeah, shout out to Raven Lene, I believe. Raven Lene. She had one of the best R&B projects last year, and she got a little feature from my boy Childish Gambino too.
Was that sure that was on the Grammys?
What's her damn name?
I think she was on the Grammys.
Yeah, Raven Lene. No, I don't think that was her.
Oh, that wasn't her?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're going to start posting some CPC Heat, man. So, yeah, y'all share y'all favorites and lock in with us, man. Till the next time.
Episode 61 for you.